It's your boy Presto, up and coming rapper, straight out of Rockland County, and this is my exclusive SODM interview.
Presto, what's going on? You at the spot?
It's a fact, I am.
Right? So I'm gonna hit you with the infamous question we ask everybody here at the spot. Describe the Rockland County scene through Presto's point of view.
Like the music scene, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
The scene in general, but the music scene for sure.
the music scene. I feel like the music scene, like we up and coming, we got a lot of young artists that's doing their thing. For me, they just gotta keep putting in the work. That shit goes so.
Okay. What got Presto into the music scene? Because I seen you kind of just popped up one day.
Nah, it's really
Put your foot down.
Nah, it's really crazy how, cause like I never wanted to rap. Like it was never a plan of mine to become a rapper. It was just like one day, this happened. I started rapping freshman year in college. My boy, I linked up with my boy Gino. We locked in forever. Shout out my boy Gino. He came to my room one day in my dorm, and he just started fucking with these beats, started playing with beats, cause he made beats and shit.
Where you go to school?
SUNY Cortland.
Word, shout out to Cortland.
Word, shout out Cortland. But yeah, my boy came, the beats for me, and then he played this one beat. And at the time, it's funny. At the time, I was fake going through some shit with some bitch, right?
Okay, all right.
Right, so boom, so my son played a beat. It had like the little like, I don't know how to explain it. It had like the Chinese, like the little melody, like
okay.
You know, like when you go to like a Chinese
the flute went crazy, of course.
He had that shit going. And I heard it. As soon as I heard the beat, like.
And this is your man's? He was a producer?
Nah, he's my man's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
what's his name?
Gino.
Shout out Gino.
My boy Gino. Word. But what's it called? Once he played that beat, I just came up with a hook. But like when I came with the hook, I didn't tell nobody nothing. Cause I never rapped before.
You in the head with it?
Yeah, I was
okay, all right.
So I was like, yo, bro, just give me this beat. He was like, bro, you rap? I was like, nah, just give me this beat though. So he gave me the beat. Like 2 days later, I came up with a song called "Sad." It's my first song I ever wrote. I was like, it's sad, it's sad, it's sad. That's my shit. It was funny. So then yeah, and then after that, like I played that for a couple people. People started fucking with it, and then like a couple months, like weeks go by, people start asking me for new music. Like I'm like, oh, like I never knew. I know that's what it was, and then I just kept rapping. Man.
So what part of Rockland County are you from?
I'm from Haverstraw.
Where in the straw?
The Dale.
Talk about the Dale real quick, the infamous Dale.
L-E, nigga.
Talk about the Dale and everything Presto's doing for the Dale with this music shit.
I'm putting the Dale on my back. RP my boy Rylon.
Okay.
Forever Rod Leezy. Putting the Dale on my back, just doing what I gotta do.
Right.
Dale was a fun ass place growing up, man. I just want to grow up and get back to it.
Is there any other upcoming rappers coming out of the Dale that anybody should know about?
Me, nigga.
Okay. All right. So, how does Presto educate himself to make better music? So, from that song "Sad" to now, how would you get yourself to this point?
I just keep listening. It's crazy because like my whole YouTube like changed. Like my YouTube is more like it'll be like I'll be watching like rappers in the studio. I watch like how a rapper like make a song, like how like what, like I watch like a rapper explain, like my favorite rapper, like one of my favorite rappers now is like Polo G. So I study Polo G, and like the way he breaks down, he breaks it down for like artists to really get how to make songs. So like it's more like, I don't know how to explain it, like I'm more just in tune with it, more in depth. Like I studied a lot, like I know what to do.
You're learning your cadences and all the other stuff. No, yeah, as you should. Okay, so when did you realize, okay, the music's getting better?
I realized the music's getting better when people are telling me like, yo, I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is listen to this track and start my day. Like, I fuck with your music, and they're not just telling me, they're showing me, like, they really listen to my music.
Sending you videos, that's the best feeling, right? Somebody sends you a video.
Telling me like, yo, like, keep going, like, you can really do this. Like, nobody really told me like before. Like I never did anything like where people were telling me like, yo, bro, you can really do this. Like keep going.
Word.
So like now that people are really telling me this, like, why would I stop?
You gotta get it right.
Yeah.
Word. All right. So talk about your creative process. When you step in the studio, what's the first thing you do before you start rapping?
Nah, you know what's crazy? Cause like when I go to the studio, I don't waste no time. Like I don't make songs in the studio. Like I make songs at home, like with my headphones, play the beat, write it down. Then I go to the studio and let it go. So it's like my creative process, like, I don't know, I just get right before the studio.
You about the business. You going in there, you about to handle business.
Fucking around, just be me and the engineer. Like, it don't even be me and 1,000 niggas.
Word.
Just be me and the engineer, be locked in.
Okay.
Do what I gotta do.
Where you go? Where do you record at?
So right now, since I'm at school in Cortland, I go to a studio called Subcat in Syracuse. Shout out my boy Mikey T. Yeah, Syracuse only like 40 minutes away from Cortland.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Shout out my boy Mikey T. But when I'm here, I just started fucking with my boy Frat House Fro.
Official.
Yeah.
Shout out Fro. Official.
That might be my home this summer. I ain't gonna lie, fuck with the
official.
vibe.
Big stool. It gives you the energy you need. Shout out to Fro.
Shout out Fro.
For sure. All right, dope. So how many songs you be pumping out in a studio session, would you say? You one of those like one person and it take you 5 hours to make a song, which is good, but you don't sleep on that, you get a record out of that. Or could you knock out 5 songs in a 4-hour session?
It depends, like, if I want, like, cause mixing takes a lot of time too.
Yeah, right.
So if I have like this one song I just want to get done, recorded, mixed and all that, I'll go like a 3-hour session, do one song, I'll probably knock the song out in like 30 minutes.
Cause you already got it done.
Lace and all that, 30 minutes. And then like, I really sit down and mix my songs so it can sound good. But like, if I want to make like, if I go to a studio, if I got like 3 songs on my phone and I'm ready just to unload the clip, like I'll book like a 3-hour session and get those shits knocked out.
Fire. So, is there a team or is it just Presto right now?
Right now, it's just me, but like, you know the guys.
The guys, of course, for sure.
But like, yeah, it's really just me.
So, talk about what is one thing you wish you knew when you first started making music?
One thing I wish I knew.
When you were in the studio, you listening to that flute beat with your man's Gino, before you made Sad and all that. What was one thing you wish you knew in that moment that you know now?
I wish I knew how to punch in at the right, like not punch in, but like hit the pockets. Like I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but like when you rap, you gotta like say things at the perfect time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So I really learned how to like hit the pockets more and be more like in tune with it.
Okay. All right. Give me one sec.
This shit just like anything though. The more you do it, the better you get at it.
For sure, right?
Niggas be quitting. I don't know why. Niggas be making 2 songs.
What's different about your music?
What's different about my music? It's real. It's me. Like it's just me. Like nobody else is me. So my music gotta be different because it's me.
So if somebody would have received messages from the songs you put out, right? How do you think you make people feel with your music? Well, how do you try to make people feel with your music?
Try to uplift people, let them know they're not by themselves. Try to motivate people to get money. Stop hating, just do your own thing, get money. Everybody can eat.
There's enough money out there.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So was it always music or was there a career path before this? Basketball player, football player,
every kid
trapper. Everybody up here want to go to that damn fucking league. I'm tired of it.
My pops though, for real. My pops told me early, like, yo, bro, it's not happening.
Nah.
I guess he was tired of running back AAU, paying all that bread. Like, that ass told me one day, like, yo, bro.
You was trying to go to the A for real, like you was a player, like you.
I wanted to be the next Nate Robinson.
And the Dale got the basketball course. So
every day I'm ask my niggas, bro. I'm really up there like 8 a.m. putting up 1,000 shots, bro. Like for real, niggas really don't always go to the league, bro.
Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. So when did you? When did you realize? I mean, I know your dad said it, but when did you realize?
When did I realize?
Yeah.
I mean, like probably in high school. I cut from like the sophomore team, and then what was that, JV? So
yeah, JV,
I cut from that team, and then I did track, and then I realized how nice I was at track. Like I was way better at track than I was in basketball.
What you doing track?
Shot put. I do shot put.
Fire.
So I was like, yeah, fuck it. I guess basketball not for me, but like I'm still nice though. I'll cook anybody watching this shit. I'm playing with it.
All right. So let's get back to the rockin' scene real quick. Right? Who are some of the artists out here that Presto's fucking with?
Artists that Presto's fucking
Who you know? Who you think got the town hot right now besides you? Can't have all the love.
My boy Clips, man.
For Clips. You know that.
Or my boy Blizzy, he wanna come up. My boy Taj from the Yak. I fuck with Taj. Shit.
Big facts. Shout out Fly Boy Life.
Or who else I fuck with? I fuck for me. Oh, Johnny Bree. I fuck with Johnny Bree. I mean, I show love.
Tough. All right. So talk about some music this year. What are we gonna get from Presto this year? What's it looking like?
Man.
Anything around the corner?
Something about to be hot, man. Just know that.
You about to unload the clip?
Soon.
Tape?
Tape dropping real soon.
How long you working on this tape?
I've been working on this tape probably like 2 months, 2-3 months.
Nice. So what are we expecting to hear from this tape?
Like heat rock. I'm telling you, bro.
This is first tape?
It's the first tape.
Okay.
First project ever.
When did you start rapping?
Freshman year of college, or like what was that? 2018, 19.
Oh, so now we're going into 2021. 2 years.
But it wasn't like I was never like fuck everything else. I'm just a rapper. Like for me, like I still go to school. I still do like I still live a regular day life, and I just rap. Like I feel like I gotta dedicate more time to rapping. Like I gotta just.
This is what you do. Listen, I got some game the other day. They said if you don't get touched by God on TikTok or some shit, it's gonna cost you at least $250K to push a record. Okay. That's what Young Dolph was talking about.
I seen that interview. You watch $1 Million Worth of Game, right?
For sure.
That's another thing I started doing, watching niggas like that.
For sure, I watch. I've been on point with this stuff because you gotta know the dude who's doing it. You gotta listen to what he about to say because that's the only way you're gonna get up.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think we need $250K, bro.
Even if it's not $250K, you'd be surprised, bro, because this is a business. So when you in the industry, right? When whatever people are gonna consider hot is what the business got hot. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, how official are you if you ain't get your song on Genius, followed up by, you know what I mean, that blog?
But that all starts over making a good ass song.
That costs money. It costs money, bro. They ain't letting these people own that shit. It costs money. Yeah. That's coming out of your budget. That's marketing. Yeah. they not about to just take some kid off the street and put them there. Hell no, that's marketing. You gotta get that money up. You know how much that costs? Radio.
To get on the radio, I hit my son up to get on the radio. It's like
a radio campaign is
dumb, Brad, bro. Dumb, Brad. I thought I was gonna.
It could that cost you like 200 bands, bro. No lie. Feel me? This game is it's a money game. It's a money game.
To be a rapper is way much more than just making.
So you gotta at least get that music in. Like, get your shit out there, and then whatever happens, happens. You get yourself a nice fan base. You manipulate that shit the right way. Not even manipulate, but like play your cards right the right way. Get your toes in the door. Now you got your leverage. You handle your business, but that takes so much. That takes paying for everything yourself, doing everything yourself. Nobody putting your shit on, taking L's.
Everything, bro.
Everything. Even when you make it.
Time, the beat, promotion.
When you make it too, it's terrible. It's terrible. So who are some future artists you see yourself working with?
From the town?
Yeah, in general, life.
General?
Yeah. Who could we see on Presto's album?
Honestly, bro, I don't really know. I'm still working on putting me out there. For me, I'm not too worried about features yet. Okay. I'm still trying to build me up. For me.
Who are some artists that influence your sound? You would say.
Influence my sound. Definitely my boy Meek.
Okay.
Meek heavy. Like I said, Polo G. I fuck with Polo G. I ain't gonna lie, Polo G is like real, like no funny shit. Really my inspiration. I ain't gonna lie. He's a young nigga again, just like I am.
Right.
So we around the same age. And like I seen his come up. I seen him come from nothing.
For sure, I tapped in when he dropped that Hollywood shit.
Hell yeah, I fucked with Polo G for a minute, bro. Since like he dropped that. What's that shit? What's that shit he recorded in his hood, bro? He had that collar shirt on.
I know what you're talking about.
Fuck, I forgot that, but that shit was dumb long. That was probably one of his first shits to touch a mill, bro. I've been there, so like I really seen the nigga become who he is. So like,
now
shit
he got
like that
number one song.
Shit like that ass inspired me, bro. Give me motivation. Okay. Yeah.
I got peace.
What's up, fuck with my boy Rod Wave.
Rod Wave official.
Yeah, fuck with my boy Rod Wave. Dirk. Fuck with mad niggas.
What could we see from Presto in the next 5 years?
Elevation. Every time you see me, I'm gonna look better than I did before. Just going up. 5 years though, real shit. I hope I'm somewhere in Cali in a big ass crib with my niggas. Getting a whole lot of money to rap. I'm gonna talk about showing that mic.
So before we get out of here, right? Just leave a little message to your supporters.
To my supporters, man, I just want to thank y'all for everything, man, for keeping me going. Y'all really motivate me to keep going. Tap in with me, talk to me. I ain't Hollywood. Like, we can talk, we can chat it up. You get to know me a little more. Can't know too much, though. Stay tuned for new music, most definitely. Like I said, tape dropping soon. Real soon?
Okay. Hints?
Tape dropping soon.
Okay,
man.
we like to say less. Okay.
Man, this summer is gonna be. I'm anticipating this summer for real. Once again, it's your boy Presto. For me, you can follow me on the gram at rte.prestoo. That's another thing. Presto with 2 O's, not 1 O, 2 O's. You follow me on Twitter at _Presto with 2 O's. Apple Music, Presto, 2 O's. I got a couple tracks out right now in my bag, no hook. What else I got right now? I got a bunch of shit out right now. Just go tune in and more shit on the way, man. Wow.